First of all, I think I would like to please Carol, Blessina, Bint, and Teresa. Can you come here to the front, because it's a huge thank you from Find for Bint, Teresa, and the two moderators, Blessina and Carol. There are a couple of little applause to and for women leading a critical. It's already a sign of real transformation. Teresa, you pointed out integration has many definitions. I know I told you this a few years ago when I arrived in Geneva, that I came from the dark side of HIV, the silo, the vertical stuff. People here too that came from that. But you're so right about defining what integration means. The efficiency that I can bring doesn't mean an arranged marriage, putting them all together in the same room, for the healthcare worker to be overly tasked with multiple, impossible kind of burdens to handle in one day, right? So, great point. Integrated financing used to be, or integrated financing when a few years ago meant really when there is no money, we start thinking about innovative financing. But I think blended, or how financing can be efficient, is probably what we're trying to convey. Your 22 billion, only 5.8 in the kitty is already a big problem, right? But what we do with that money that is already secured, that is more efficient, I think it's what we've discussed this morning, right? Integrating it, making it efficient. And the other point that I really came across from the morning was that actually if we had started in the design phase thinking about the patients, many of you are clinicians, right? It reminded me that we didn't, right? We had silos. We don't need to break them all, because indeed some are still working, and but learn the lessons of having the diabetes clinic on Saturday morning in Baragwana, the Soweto hospital that I trained, where HIV and TB happened during the week, was a bad idea. But at that time, and this is also something to remember, the death rate and the urgency to treat HIV and TB perhaps was something that we've forgotten, right? It's a bit like COVID. Now, the fact that we're even talking about integrating NCDs to infectious diseases, that mortality was so high, HIV transmission from mother to child, really killing people within months. It's already, as you pointed out, a good story that we're progressing, that some success has already occurred, that the two of you at WHO and the two of you in the community are already in the same panel and talking to each other. It's a huge success. So from Find, all I would like to say is a huge thank you to the World Diabetes Foundation. Clearly there was some Danish blood and some spiritual connection that made this happen. So thank you to the Global Fund and many other